Hi everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil. Deepa's missing in action. So I'll carry on without her. Hang on, I think she's coming. Bottle number 300. Can you put your new glasses on for a second? Little side story here. Deepa's got some new glasses. And this cable plugs into the phone and it gives live subtitles. At least, we've only just been trying them for a couple of days. They're basically AR glasses. So there's a little projector that projects what's on the phone into the goggles. Exciting. Right. What are we doing? How's everyone doing? Falsgraph, I think you were in first. I see it. Aquami, Pete, Head, Whiskey 101, Magdalena. A new name for me. Welcome aboard. Jimmy Jazz is in. Not late today. Yeah, I know we're kind of on the US time shift, but Europe's still on old time. Let's see, VPub time. Well, I thought I'd get... Oh, actually, are we crashing into VPub? Maybe we are. I didn't realize that. Probably. No, we're early. Actually, I thought Roy... I put Roy's t-shirt on today. I thought he tested positive for COVID again, so I thought VPub was off. Somebody will tell us, I'm sure. Right. What are we doing? I'll charge the whiskey up while we're talking. Bottle number 300. I mean, this is the Achieve Unlocked, isn't it, that we were going for at the very beginning. Could we blind taste our way through 300 whiskies? And today is the day. I wonder what the statistics are for how many we got wrong. No VPub tonight, Peter. Right.
Oh, yeah, I do know that.
Let's start. Go. Oh, no. Too early. And one and go. That should be about right. For the next. Can't find the button. 12 minutes. We are going to nose it, taste it. Possibly rank it on the shelf. You can see that Glendronach Parliament didn't push Glendronach 15 off. Now that is the old 15, probably 20-year-old. What do you remember about this one? Actually, let me go to the chat. Let me go to the chat before we move on.
No, VPub tonight.
No VPub. Oh, Whiskey Novice Jim is running a session in 1 hour's time. Perfect. So you can go over to Whiskey Novice after. Yes. Okay. So, bottle number 300.
And I
mean, we could look at the list, but it's so sad. Can we even see it? Look, the spreadsheet is just empty. Lime Burners, Loch Lomond 18, Ardbeg Black, Tormore. That's a 30-year-old. Lagavulin 12. And Amrut Port Nova. We still have a good range of ABV, 43 all the way to 62. That's pretty impressive. And a good range of no age statement all the way to 30. We have India, Isla, Speyside, Isla Highland, and Australia.
And we want to look forward to the most. We want to look forward to forget this of all these.
Probably the Tormore, the old Tormore. I'm curious about that one.
That's right. Yeah, don't know 30, of course.
Right, let's get on target because the clock is ticking. Okay, Molasses, Molasses, it's yours. You're guessing Tormore. Yesterday's glass.
No, Pete. It's almost funny now, but not really funny now.
I guess we could bring up the bottles again. There's so few. Quite sweet was my initial reaction there.
It's a cloudy, thick, fluffy, cloudy vanilla.
A cloudy vanilla. So, are we saying 100% there's no peat? Doesn't seem like Lagavulin. Could be a possibility. Hang on. One at a time. Or Ardbeg. Now, sometimes there's tiny amounts of peat that we miss. But there might be some tiny amount.
Oh, but... It's an Amrut.
deeper. We're still on an empty glass. Just doing the basics. No peat. So we've got... It is an ice cream vanilla sweet, isn't it?
But very faint. Very, of course, empty glass.
You know when you're in an ice cream shop, like a handmade one, and you've got that smell of vanilla ice cream in the air? That suggests ex-bourbon?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we pour something?
Oh.
Aquavite! Roy, look. We are sponsoring the shirt. Finally caught. Thanks for wearing the shirt, my friends. So I'll pop in the earbuds and listen along. I hope you're doing okay, Roy. And of course, you get some coins for that donation. How you doing? Hope you can join in the chat at least, or just put your feet up. Put your feet up and relax. We will entertain you. There's only 6 bottles left, Roy. And we're at number 300 of the blinds. Right. I need to pour something. The viscometer is almost done. Here you go, Roy. Your name goes in the hat. You might win something. And the viscometer is... May as well get that done. 402. So... a little below average, actually, compared to the vodka. That comes in at 106%. So, sort of normal. 107 is actually average. Right, ready to pour something? Here we go. How are the bubbles? What colour are we going to get? Good bubbles. Oh, although... what type of bubbles are those? Well, they're hanging on, aren't they? Hanging on bubbles.
Bubbles, I said there.
I'm slightly unsure about those bubbles. No, hang on, that's not the sample. Here's today's. They sort of hang on. Let's compare to 46. They seem like they're...
Oh, don't you 48.
They seem like they're better than 46, don't they? Let's compare to 48. They seem...
Yeah, I don't 48.
Oh, you'd written 48. They seem like they could be up there. They're not going to be 50 though, surely. No. Well. Ooh.
So we can eliminate.
But we don't have any 48s. Because this is 60. Can't be the Port Nova.
But you can be... oh yeah.
55.
No.
Right, but we're looking at 43 or 46. Lime burners to Loch Lomond, or maybe something that we're just missing. All right, let's get on with the tasting.
43, 46.
Right, on the nose. Pretty sweet. There's quite a lot of sweetness in this today. Magdalena, been watching you for a while. I found your vlogs from Scotland very useful. Thanks for sharing. Oh, great, Magdalena. Hopefully you got to visit.
Sherry.
Some sherry.
Sherry, caramel sugar.
Could it be port?
Could be.
I'm only asking that because
there's some it's a type of
sort
sweet,
of a sweet dessert, but it's more like white wine, grape syrupy kind of thing. Whiskey Finn, Ardbeg Black. We're not getting that level of peat. We're really not. Loch Lomond then could be.
I like the smell very nice, savoury, grassy.
Looks like we're slightly bright on the camera there today.
I really like it.
Okay, give us your notes. Sweet, it's like sweet syrup and grass. Sorry, I know it's supposed to be deep as notes.
It's almost, at all times, almost sterilized, but it's intriguing.
Almost sterilised, but intriguing.
And could be a second fill sherry barrel.
Something like a second fill sherry. Well, maybe it's a bit of a mix between bourbon and sherry or port.
Maybe slightly burnt. Maybe burnt sugar.
There is some burnt sugar. There is some oakiness going on here as well, though. It reminds me. It reminds me of something like Bruichladdich, Isle of Barley, or something along those lines.
I don't know. Citrus.
A lot more caramel in here compared to the empty glass.
It's almost rose water. Almost.
Not
And almost, but for me, but very, very fit. Rose water floral.
okay. So rosewater floral, not overly complex or unusual. Quite straightforward. What's happening with your hair today?
Because you do me from the glasses.
Oh, the glasses. I'm getting more of the oaky barrel grassiness. We did call it grass barrel, did we not? Yes, grass barrel. Actually, where's the picture? Let's have a quick look. And the picture is quite grassy, but I think that's more about the palate. So we're in the light ex-bourbon, maybe some refill sherry type of thing. It's going more grassy now. This reminds me of Bruichladdich Bear barley. Try the water version first.
Again, a sweet dessert of sugar.
We'll have a quick look. Whiskey 101. Loch Lomond. My notes for Loch Lomond are cereal, nuts and blackcurrant jam. Could be faint smoke.
Got him down.
P.S. We've never had lime burners either. Obviously, lime burners is an Australian whiskey. Maybe that's not obvious.
It's grassy, but it's very grassy. But it's there's but it appears simple and it appears
simple.
Nothing.
So Deepa does like savoury type of flavours.
No, I like savoury.
Yeah, that's what I said. And this is much more savoury compared. The nose is sweeter. The palate is more savoury. This is very grassy. Much more like bear barley now. And try again with water.
And it doesn't have, it gets minty.
But it's peppery, even with this water version. It's a funny switch in the middle. Let me go full strength.
No, it's getting thin, maybe because of water.
I'll use that as just a little drop. Right, full power. David Owen, you haven't opened your Loch Lomond 18 yet.
It does have a nice strip.
There is some colour that suggests that there's some sherry wine influence, isn't there? I mean, it could be fresh bourbon barrels. And Deepa's going to drink at the same time as me. There is a sweet.
The texture of the feed, waxy, oily, grassy.
Oh, it's spicy.
It's spicy, peppery.
There's a very interesting transition in this, which it starts almost like a grain whiskey, like sweetness and round, and then this prickle spice just sparkles out of the middle, and it's really there on the finish.
And
ginger spice. She's back. What about the ABV? With that spiciness, it's hard to tell what the strength is because it feels stronger. It's quite.
It's 48 ABV because of the spice.
Yeah, see all those little sparkle and scratches in that drawing in the bottom left there? That's what's going on. Right, let's go again. Time is up.
It's lovely. It's a mouthful of flavour, but flavour of grass.
Mouthful of grassy flavours.
but the cereal of grass.
Ignore that timer.
But the cereal of grass. Carbonated. It's sparkling. Barley, sparkling grass. After that,
it's such a change in the middle. You know when you first take the sip and your mouth is closed and your nose is not really moving much air through? It's like, you've clamped off the air and all you're getting is the sweet syrupy things. And it does taste slightly oily at that point. but it's sort of a white wine sweet syrup. And then as soon as you swallow, you let the air in. It's like the fire takes off and all this spiced ginger bursts out. But it's not out of balance. It's just a sort of a transition.
Of Spartan Syrian. Oh, yes. Of Syrian. A very strong Syrian flavours. Beautiful.
In my mind, Roy, seeing as you're here, I did bring up Deanston 12 because I always associate grassiness with Deanston 12, but there's some others I want to try first. So let's do a comparison. In my mind, oh, go on. Yeah,
beautiful.
It's a very long spicy finish.
Yeah,
but the spiciness is long. The flavors drop away. In my mind, when I tried this yesterday, I thought this tastes just like this, but we haven't tried this for 18 months and we only have a very small amount left. Is it anything like that? This is where you find out your memory is like, nope, it's nothing like I remember. Let's see. Grassy on the nose.
It is similar. There is a salmon. There is winter warm, heavy. I prefer this.
This is a bit more sour. It's still savoury. It has a little bit of a spice rise.
And a sun. You got this.
Better or worse? Not that it really matters because it's not on the shelf, to be honest.
There's so much.
Oh, you know, this tastes a bit younger now that I come back from here. This is Glendalough 13 Mizunura finish. We only have a very tiny sample left from Sean. I think they're close to each other compared to, say, a Glendronach or
the Irish.
Yes.
So is stripper? Is it?
Yes, that tasted thinner. This tastes fuller.
I wrote down the question mark.
That effect of a triple distill. It also has that unmalted barley kind of grassiness. Right. Does it taste anything like this? Sounds slightly painful. Oh, Peathead, not the whiskey.
Oh yeah, very similar. I more suffer. I suffer.
Yeah,
I like that very much. It's fantastic.
This has got a kind of a sour yeast, leafy, yeasty nose.
That is good, but it's that. I like that very much.
Better or worse? I think the interesting bit on here is the finish.
After a bottle, it's okay. The Syrian is that whatever Syrian we made from.
Yeah. Better or worse? This is.
It is so good. Amigo, but it.
You'll be surprised. This is Paul John.
Wow.
Brilliance. Again, we just have a little sample left. But we did like this when we blind tasted it. It's not.
We did.
We did. It's not on the shelf either. So,
but age is done. No age.
No age statement. One more. Again, it's quite similar.
It's very light. It's different. And I smoke some bleed in it.
It shouldn't have.
I like it, but very different. You cannot compare.
It's still on the grassy side of things. You're going to be surprised by this. Also, this is
Jura. I like it.
independent bottle of Jura
I prefer
that
today.
Deepa liked. Now this is 50%, but it honestly didn't seem.
Oh, no, it's a gummy somewhere. Gummy of
Yeah, because that's an old. That's 20-something years old.
I prefer Jura.
Okay, it tastes thinner now.
Nothing else, simple.
Simpler, sweeter, slightly more new make. It's got to be the lime burners,
Yes.
hasn't it? But then we have to accept that these bubbles are coming from a 43%er.
It could be from oil. From, the battery.
I wonder, I'm just looking at bubbles in Paul John. Well, they hang around a bit as well.
Get a flash again.
Bubbles in the Glendalough, they hang around. Oh, look, that's actually... I know it's 46%, but can you see it through the glass?
To get on, how many above 30 to 50?
You want Jura again? Right.
That is Jura.
Yes. Are you going for anything other than the lime burners?
Well, I'm surprised that it's 43.
Tipo,
It's very shocking.
Do you want to pick something else? Is it possible? Is it possible we are tasting 56% 30-year-old Tormore?
50 dick. I'm sure it's I thought it was the ABV.
50?
That place at 43 ABV.
There's some wild card that's telling me it could be the Tormore, but I can't go for it. It's got to be, for me, I'm going for lime burners.
It's good. I can be back again.
What are you going for? You're not going for Loch Lomond?
No.
Right.
Because of the series, it's very good quality series.
Over to the chat. Now, before we reveal, this lime burner is probably, it's not more than 8 years old, but it's a Solera cask, and they use port puncheons for the Solera, for the vatting. So there should be some port in here. That's why I asked earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I said sherry.
Okay, maybe Ardbeg Black. After all, like Port Charlotte, Deja Vu, Aquami, that is funny. Maybe, maybe Ardbeg Black.
But I can't be, it should not have any peat.
He's saying, remember Port Charlotte, heavily peated, when we said there's no peat?
That's true.
You know you could be right. Paul John edited and Select Cask peated is another world. Great stuff. Oh, you're a fan of Paul John as well. Okay. Thanks, Greg. I think we are ready to go. Everyone got their guesses in? Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Are you ready for the reveal? ABV. It's 56%. It is 46%. 46.
43. Oh, oops.
Loch Lomond.
Wow, I would never.
It is 18 years old. And it is from Loch Lomond.
Right. That's what I do.
What do you mean? Roy's a big fan of Loch Lomond.
He give us a stamp.
That's a good point. Hang on, Deep has just reminded me. We have... Roy, are you here?
Roy.
First Bourbon, Roy Aquavite, Loch Lomond. Now, hang on. I think we actually have more than one, amazingly, because Gregor... Hang on, we've got... Hang on. Let me get this label out. Loch Lomond 18. Actually, we got this from Scott. We don't even have the full bottle. It was an $80 bottle.
Can we back that today?
Yeah, you can. We got this back in December 2019.
Oh, we forgot you want to put other stuff.
Well, I think we said we're probably not. It's not going to make it on the shelf.
What about this?
I think that Glendronach 15 is a better bottle. I mean, Lejag 18, Aaron 21, Aaron 14.
21.
It's better. Okay, let's focus on the Loch Lomond. Right.
From our upset.
Oh, it's very hard. It's very hard to keep going. Deepa, either you do it or I do it, but let's do this.
That is a sign.
Oh! Right. Loch Lomond, 18, 46%. Okay, so we have some more left. That's just the remainder. I could actually tear the label off, to be sure. Ooh, there's a bit of tape stuck over the wrong bit. We also have Yeah, just to confirm. We also have, let's see, Loch Lomond oak finish. Oh, hang on. What's this one? 12-year. Let me show you. Now I can't remember. Where did we get this one from? Loch Lomond oak. Oh, drifting the wrong way. 12-year. Oh, these are from Gregor. Here's the Barfly one. We have a little bit left. 54. Yeah. Yeah. But then Jeff from the orchestra from San Francisco.
Oh, yes.
We met up with him. He was so generous to give us tickets to one of their performances. And he gave us some as well. I think we've been talking too much and we need to just get some in the glass, don't we? Let's compare. Roy, hope you're listening. Shall we do blind? Let's do blind for Deepa. Okay, we got plain glass versus aquavite glass. Aquavite is not the aquavite.
And a man not a beat.
Well, we didn't get it. Did you say Pete at any point? Where's Gregor's? It's the lower one, right?
And of smoke at beat.
Not for us. File that under Port Charlotte. Heavily peated. Now. The colour. Roy, yours is a lot lighter.
But ABV are the same.
So presumably, no, the ABV of Roy's is 54.9%. It's 55%. Oh, very different.
So, but the difference between the two.
You drink it, and then you tell me what's the difference.
Okay, Papa, yeah, or...
Single cask from Roy. I think Roy's is interesting because of the yeast strain, right, Roy? Chardonnay yeast. It's such a different thing. We need to try. Okay, just leave those alone. Just concentrate. Deepa's locked into some question, which I don't know what it is, but whatever I say, she won't be satisfied. What is it that you want to know?
I suppose you know, but are they?
Okay, that is Loch Lomond 18, and this is Roy's single barrel Loch Lomond.
How many years?
10, I think.
Okay.
With a special yeast.
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay, and so this one, I'm taking yeast, this one.
Yeah, because this is a lot stronger. Let's, where's the water dropper? Let's go to the chat.
Am I supposed to take it to this?
Yeah, because we're going to step up in strength.
I love it. It's
yes.
fantastic.
Oh, it's also straight neck pot stills. And partial Chardonnay wine yeast should bring fruit and fizz.
It is so good.
Loch Lomond 18 is still a cheap whiskey, right? I think.
It's thick, waxy, oily.
I'm searching.
Heavy.
I'm searching for the peat. So spicy at the end. Okay, over to Roy's. Okay, a little bit of dry oakiness that could be on the char side, right on the finish.
Oh, that's free. Very nice.
How is it same or different?
It's different. This one is more almost toward a cocktail side. Shamany. More on. This one is very no, not just
lemon. This is like sweet lemon sorbet. Yes. Little more.
He goes to a party and he appreciates a little more.
This is more like a party? What's that then?
No, but just me, it's very beautiful. Not this type. Minimal fuss.
Yeah, it's sort of lemon, grapefruit, little bit of cream, sorbet, ice cream.
That of the sin fashionable stuff we happen this word.
This has a taste of the gin fashionable stuff. That's what Deepa's tasting notes were.
It's thinner.
It's Ex-Bourbon, I presume.
It's fun.
Quite
I
well.
like it. Yeah, I'm good back with it.
Well, it'll be soft by comparison.
Yeah, it make it soft. Now I think it's very oaky. Bitter after coming of this.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely. Is there anything on the shelf that is like?
But
I don't think so.
The feed on my mouth.
I don't think we've got anything that's similar.
Yeah, it's very sunny that. But very good.
This one, everything seems like up.
Yeah, up.
Everything's high and bright, but it's strong though.
I'm giving it up because if you got back with it, it is not. Me give it a work.
Well, it's 46%.
No, not very oaky. I prefer this.
Yeah, much more sort of sherry sour now by comparison.
I'm a more half of this. I like this.
We have this much. Thank you very much. Should we try the other?
How much do you buy this?
Well, it's a single barrel. It's gone.
I think you get back again.
I think it's still around $100, maybe. Right, over to the chat. I think. What a fantastic, perfect timing, Roy. Lemon sorbet, Perk's ears. P.S. Let me quickly scroll up. Did we miss anything?
The Duff stuff. What does it mean, Duff?
It's the Duff stuff. Roy Duff. We had Dave Duffy in school. He was always a bit of a fighter. Was Rough Tough Duff. So, geez, I wish I could sip along.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, right. Sorry about that. You'll have to do the vicarious drinking. Renee, Loch Lomond 18 is $85 where I live. Well, that is definitely worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth buying. Go for it. It's fantastic.
Not too much treble. Deepa, you are so right.
What am I so right
I don't
about?
know. Binky, that's a new name as well. So who actually got it first? There's currently a high-strength 8-year-old French store pick here, but I hesitate. I have several bottles on the wish list and 3 already ordered. Yes, I know the feeling, Greg.
But
Loch Lomond. Loch Lomond. Gerben, you're lucky we're going. These streams normally last 12 minutes. Exactly. Was the Loch Lomond the mystery pour? Yes, Gerben. And we are just comparing with other Loch Lomonds.
I'm very, the more I think about it, the more I feel I'm very impressed with the choice.
Right, well, I don't know who got it.
It's gone very sad about it. About more of it.
We have this much. You have to treat it with respect. Who guessed early? I'm scrolling up. Okay, if someone doesn't claim it in the next 20 seconds.
Oh, it didn't like this.
Your taste.
But I have this.
Hang on, what's the other Loch Lomond?
From Bert and Seattle.
Yeah, it's from Gregor. This
But
one...
the other two.
What do you think I'm trying to
Yes.
tell you?
Don't tell me no facts.
Loch Lomond, 46%. Oak, 12-year-old. Open. Oh, is it from the Golf Open? Anyway, let's try it.
What?
Oh, it does smell a bit like Roy's.
But that you mean by open?
It's got that same fruity thing. Fruity yeast. I think it might be the Open Golf. And this was using...
And that's him.
What did I say?
Of course.
And then what did I say?
Nothing.
It also used the Chardonnay yeast, which I think Roy tasted this one first.
I prefer Roy's.
And then said, I want one of those. And then got a cask strength
I
version.
prefer Roy. Roy is more fancy.
Okay, yours is more fancy, Roy. I was first, Lucas. But let's give it to Roy. Roy, if you want to... Do you want to... Okay. Lucas is donating. Roy, pick a bottle. There's only 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Call out a number. That'll be for Sunday. That's so funny.
Actually, don't like it that much. No.
Right. First of all, fireworks for Lucas and anyone else who got it. The 2020 Open was also Chardonnay yeast. Okay, it was Roy. Perfect. So I did get that right. And I'm presuming...
Forget the birth. Go for 18. Oh, Roy. Wow.
And I'm presuming that's what that 12-year Open means on Gregor's label. I think that's what it
Forget the birth. You're not good.
Okay. The time zones will be in sync again after 2 weeks. Number 5. Okay, Roy, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottle.
So I will be say that I know he's.
Bottle number 3.
Oh, 1.
3. Oh, 1. Roy.
Oh, you Roy, get it?
No, Lucas donated. Yes, this does have yeast, otherwise it can't be whiskey, but it doesn't have the Chardonnay wine yeast.
I'm very, I don't know why, about this myself, about that Lomond, even though I am no experience with it.
Yeah.
Why? People are not respectful.
They are. People like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only you.
Oh,
no respect.
Yeah, because I thought people not ask. I thought I don't. But I'm impressed.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
We're going to use the blue glass so that you don't get any.
But the nose.
You got to be poker face. Remember. You might be able to see some colour as it pours through. What's it going to be for Sunday? 5 bottles to go. Are you ready for the faceometer? Can you see it properly? Don't give away any clues. Hold that thought. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Right. Sunday, we will find out what... No, you're not allowed to say anything. No. Keep those hands under control. Keep those thoughts in your head. Keep that face all plain. Bottle number 301 on Sunday. Hopefully you'll be feeling better by then, Roy. If not, you're welcome to join us. That's it. No, don't say anything. Not until we're after. So Loch Lomond.
Wow, I think you've got to put it on the shelf.
Well, okay. Well, what would you replace it with, though? No, it's not going to replace anything down here.
You've got to put some people, I'm not right. Maybe that is good, 25.
Okay, I'll put it here on the shelf. Okay. Deepa, you're ruining my joke. You're ruining my joke.
Oh, I see.
We will see you all on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Any last requests before we go? Deepa can barely control herself. What's unusual about that? Yes, everyone over to gym, so we can see you over there, filling in for Roy. Has everyone got the link? Okay, you're all chatting. Certainly an evening that is fun for you, and that makes it fun to watch. Thanks, Falscraft. Although it's not the evening, it's only 1:40 in the afternoon. We will see you all on Sunday. Are you going to grab that as soon as I push this button? No.